You know, I've got a good idea. Since since we've got this big old huge one percenter jewelry on, we have a responsibility, people. We do. We have a responsibility to uphold our sense of sensibilities. Yeah. So let's go and whoop this guy's butt and take our patches. Let's go get this guy. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Yeah? Let's go get this guy and show him exactly who the hell we are. And the result of that is a 120-year prison sentence. Can you make that make sense to me? Can you? 120-year prison sentence for some bullshit. Can't make this stuff up, man. I'll talk to you about it after this. Howdy! Howdy! Howdy, folks. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back in beautiful, wonderful Atlanta, Georgia. It's good to be here. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to another edition of Black Dragon Biker TV. This is the Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can use. Biker News you can trust. And as always, I'd love to I just like to thank you for being here from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. So, this one's a doozy, man. This one is a doozy. I love my bikers. I love my bikers. I love my biker clubs. I've been in a biker club ever since I was just, a kid, really. 33 years. And it never gets old to me. I was down in Daytona Beach, man, soaking in the sun, just around bikers, and biker girls too. And but when you guys do this kind of dumb SHIT, it just leader of a Southern Indiana biker gang. I added an in there? There's no Leader of Southern Indiana biker gang gets 120 years for murder. Here's the kicker, man. He didn't even kill that guy. If I remember this story correctly, he got 120 years for murder for a guy he didn't kill. I think I'm remembering the story correctly because we covered it a few months ago. I saw it this morning. He I don't think he was the trigger man on this. So a guy is dead, and another guy gets 120 years in prison. Now, what led to this? Let's see what News 8 has to say about it. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
statewide news network covers Jefferson County. New on Daybreak, a judge has sentenced the leader of a motorcycle gang for murder. Michael Carniff received 120 years in prison Wednesday, 60 for murder and another 60 for criminal gang enhancement. Prosecutors say Carniff is president of the Heavy Hitters chapter of the Warlocks motorcycle gang. Police say Carniff's gang teamed up with the Pagans motorcycle gang in June 2021 to confront a man they believed was posing as a member of both clubs. Police say the confrontation escalated to a shootout and Pagans member Dustin Linder died. Prosecutors say guns and gang paraphernalia were found near the scene, linking Carniff to the shooting.
Man, that was crazy. That was crazy. So you guys remember the story, right? They thought this guy that they were going to attack was a member of was posing as a member of two motorcycle clubs. He was posing as a member of the Pagans and posing as a member of the Warlocks. Like, who does that? That was crazy. Because they'll hurt you for that. They'll kill you for that. Certain clubs will hurt you for that. I don't get it, but some of these folks are really serious about this like that. So they actually convinced one of the pagan dudes that they were talking to, hey, let's go get this guy. Let's go get this guy. Now, if you're talking to Black Dragon, it'd be like, yeah, what's up? Hey, we got this guy posing as somebody in your bike club. And he's also posing as somebody in our bike club. Really? What an idiot. Yeah, let's go get him. Flip. I'm done. It's just like that. Yeah, let's go get him. Click. I'm out. This is not something that I could ever be involved in. No, if somebody asks, is this the Harpy Warlocks? No, this is the Heavy Hitters chapter. So in this, they decided to go get this guy. And some kind of way that guy got into his shed, like any G is going to do. Anybody you're trying to come up after, yeah, a lot of people are coming into your crib to get at you. What do? You find a wall. You put your back up against it. You get whatever shooting mechanism you have. You cock it. You squat on down. Sit on down. You cross your legs in front of you, engine style. And you train that muzzle on that front door. In his case, it was a tarp or something. And you take out the first thing coming through that tarp. When you're in the woods and coyotes and wolves are coming down on that ass, you find you a tree, you back on up against it. Hey, it's called a cornered animal. You're cornered. And so that's what he did. He backed on up in a corner somewhere. He was like, go on, y'all. Go on. Leave me alone. But that's not what happened. Somebody decided that they was going to try to come get this man. And he got back in the corner. And the first guy that came through that door was the pagan dude. What was his name? Dustin Cutter Lindner. And I believe, if I remember the story right, he shot the guy in the chest and killed him. So now Michael Billy Goat Carneth, who was part of this group, poor Billy Goat, gets 120 years. 120 years on the BS. It's crazy. So the judge also, like they say, the police say the president of the Heavy Eaters chapters of the Warlocks, they say biker gang, we say biker club, teamed up with the Pagans motorcycle biker club member in June 2021 to confront a man they believed was posing as a member of both clubs. The confrontation escalated to a shootout. Yeah, where that guy backed his butt up into his shed and waited for some unlucky fool to come put their head through and he shot that man in the chest and got him. Police say guns and gang paraphernalia found near the scene linked Carneth to the shooting. Dang. Because when somebody be shooting and carrying on and all of a sudden it ain't no fun when the rabbit has the gun, these guys be turning and getting out of there. And they be dropping and leaving stuff. Like, you don't take your cell phone to this. You don't wear your colors to something like this. They found gang paraphernalia. I can't imagine. Maybe they found a cut. Maybe they found some colors. I don't know. That linked Carneth to the shooting. Whatever they found, he left there, probably trying to get the hell out of there. Carneth's conviction and sentencing are the direct results of the outstanding investigation by the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office and State Police. Jefferson County Prosecutor David Sutter said in a statement, "It was from our outstanding work." Actually, we found your colors with your name on it and your address in the front pocket. But hey, however they found it, they credit it as outstanding work. He said this is a significant sentence. It damn sure is. 120 years? It don't get no more significant than that. This is a significant sentence which all but ensures a dangerous man. It all but ensures. They have to say all but ensures because something could happen where old boy would get out. But pretty much it all but ensures this dangerous man will no longer be a threat to our community, Sutter added. Very interesting. What happened to the rest of the story? Really? Just disappears like that? Wow. I don't know what's going on with the computer system. Maybe they just want to give you a bunch of ads. Anyway, I remember reading from the story before it disappeared. There was another part to this. Let me see if I can bring that back. He got 60 years for, okay, we got it back now, I think. He got 60 years for the murder and then 60, yeah, here we go. The Jefferson County judge on Wednesday gave Michael Billy Goat Carneth of North Vernon 60 years for murder. Now, this is a murder of a guy he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot, dude. 60 years for murder, and he got 60 years on criminal gang enhancement. Whew. 60 years on criminal gang enhancement. And somebody asked me one time, just about a few days ago, on one of my TikTok followers asked me, "Well, Black Dragon, why did you never become a 1%er?" Are you serious? I ain't got 120 years to give them. No, I don't have it. I ain't got 120 years to give up to nobody. Nobody's court system. 120 years. Bro, I'm 59. So 60 years from now, I'd be What? 120? I still got another 60 years to go. No, I'd be 119. I'd be 100. I'd be 119 60 years from now. I still got 60 more years to go. Well, I ain't got time to play with y'all like that. I really don't. Richard Egan said, if someone is killed during the commission of a crime that you initiated, you are responsible for their death. Well, I guess so, bro, because that's what he got. Like, he didn't even shoot. How can you go? I don't want to go to prison for somebody I didn't shoot. Hold up. Now, look, we were there. I was in his house looking for him. I was going to shoot him, but I didn't shoot my own team member who was out in the garage and out in the shed and got shot out there. How in the hell do I go to jail for that? I didn't shoot that guy. Can I go to jail for breaking and entering? Can I go to jail for attempted kidnapping? Can I go to jail for attempted murder or all those other things? You seriously going to put me in jail for my own guy on my own side got killed? That was my own guy. How do you not think this through? What is the tunnel thinking where somebody says, I know what let's do? Let's go get ourselves 120 years in prison. How is this possibly going to turn out right? How could this possibly turn out good? You got to know when you go to somebody's house, there's nowhere to run. You at home, that's where your nest is, your domicile, your habitat, your comfy feeling place. That's where your snuggie blanket is. You might have your wife and children there. That's your cave. That's your lair. That's your dugout, your igloo, your sod cut out of the side of a sod hill like Little House on the Prairie. That's your teepee, bro. That's your cabin. Somebody comes to your igloo cabin, teepee, hut, dugout, depression on that bullshit. What do you expect? I can't give up my dugout. You can have everything out here, but hell, my dugout is where I lay my ass. You going to somebody's dugout to get him? Somebody's lean-to? Their fort? Jeanette says, TP, mine stands tall. Richard says, 35 years as a long-haired tattooed biker and trucker, and knock on wood, I've never been arrested. Just stupid luck, I guess. Well, stupid luck if you've been doing this kind of stuff. Not so much lucky if you haven't. I can't go to nobody's house and mess with him. Maybe let's catch him out in the open and we can surround him. I'm not coming over to your house is where I know. Man, some of the friends I got, they're afraid we're going into World War III right now. I got one, I got one brother who, this guy goes everywhere with it. This is Georgia. You can do that. He goes everywhere with an AR-15 on his back in a backpack. I'd be like, boy, what the hell? We're over here at Chuck E. Cheese. What the hell do you need that for? Hey, man, you never know. You never know. You never know. I'm like, that ain't nobody coming over here to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, man, no, you don't. You just don't know. Got this backpack with him everywhere he goes. I just be like, bro, you go to somebody's house like that. That guy's got a chair sit up at the back door with a shotgun. Where you kick the door open and shotgun shoot you. He's got what do you call those things where you go then they blow up? He's got those out in the front yard. Come running, boom, boom. Well, you got more booby trap Claymore mines. That's what they are. My producer said he's got Claymores out there. You go to some of these people's houses on that bullshit, bro. You're not coming out the yard alive. You're not coming out the yard alive. You ain't even getting to the house. You ain't coming out the yard alive. Some of these people are ready. You walk in the door, you step through a thing, you just fall 12, 13 feet deep into a hole. They cover it up and torture your ass from now on. I'm telling you, man. That's little Duval's Chuck E. Cheese joke, Black Dragon. You ain't slick. Look here, man. You got to know me a long time to know who Chuck E. Cheese was. I'm so glad he's gone. That guy gave me hell. In any event, they asked me, Black Dragon, why did you never become a 1%er? I'm not an outlaw. I'm an in-law. I live within the law. You couldn't on your best day get me to go along with some of these schemes. You know why? I remember I had a sergeant at arms one time. He had been hanging out with a major 1% club. A big one. So he came over, he became a Black Sabbath. And, one day, a few years later, I asked him, hey, man, why didn't you, be with that big outfit you were messing with? He said, Dragon, they told me, listen, man, we can only make a couple promises to you. We'd love for you to come, and we'd let you hang around. We'll prospect you, but you need to know straight up, we can only make two promises. And he was like, 2 promises? Yeah. Well, what's that? Promise number 1, you'll most likely die an early death. Promise number 2, you'll most likely go to prison. You okay with that? Come on and join us. My boy was like, I'm not okay with that. I wasn't either. It's just not 120 years that I would be expected to partake it. That I would be asked. Hey, Dragon, I got a 120-year in prison sentence idea for us to go do. I'm not. No, I can't go. Steve Easy Manning said prison, cemetery, or hospital. Because Steve is in one of those clubs. He knows. He knows. And I love Steve. And I love all my people who do that and live that life. It just it wasn't the walk I could walk. Now, I'm more like your boy that was hidden out in the dugout. You come to my special place trying to get my Snuggie, and it's going to be owned like a chicken bone. But I'm not fixing to go to your special place and take your Snuggie. That that's not part of my that's not part of my nomenclature. It's just not. I don't give a damn what colors you wear. If I see you in Black Sabbath colors, I don't know. We probably get in a fight or something. I'm be ugly. But I'm not fixing to. I'm not fixing to go to your house and shoot you. I'd be like, you can't. Why? You can't wear it nowhere. No one's gonna let you in any parties. We're not gonna. No one will acknowledge you. You just be looking stupid. I'm not fixing to try to. I don't know. I just call me old. Maybe when I was younger. I I just don't have 120 years to give you like that. Like I just be like, yeah, man, whatever. Let's go. Nobody's gonna like him anyway. Yeah, and we need more of that because somebody said y'all catch a hot one running up in somebody's house in Georgia. Myron, they don't know how we get down. If they're not from here, they don't know how we get down here. They don't know how we get down here in Georgia. Georgia is the place where nunchucks are legal, swords are legal, brass knuckles are legal. You know, all that is legal. A concealed carry permit means you can conceal carry. Damn near whatever it is you think you want to have. Here in Georgia, you will catch hell. But wherever they were, they caught hell. Anyway. I just Goose says they can get out, they can get in, but they ain't getting out on their own. Yeah, don't come into the hut. Don't come into my grass hut on that BS. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And those guys made a mistake. And 60 years for a murder that you didn't commit. He didn't shoot that guy. And they might not have even been there to murder anybody. They're just going to get their colors back or beat the guy up or whatever. Turned into a shit show. I'm 56 years old, done with that 1%er shit and club life in general. All it taught me was don't trust anyone. I hate that was your experience, but that is a lot of people's experience. And believe me, the club life has been tough on anybody that's been in it for any length of time. I've absolutely been hurt by the club. Richard Egan, the only things in life that I really love are my woman, my motorcycle, beer and cigarettes, which you shouldn't be loving any cigarettes. Ain't no way I'm giving those up. Just to play some dirty pool. I think in this picture, Richard, do you have a cigarette in your mouth? Yeah, Richard. He said, I'm not giving up none of that. I'm not giving up women, my motorcycle, beer, or cigarettes just to play some dirty pool. I ain't, man. Somebody said, Matt Goodman said, went from New York City to open carry. Here in Georgia, did you move down here? Because what, you can't even have a gun in New York City, can you? But Yeah, poor bastards up there. I don't even know how they do. I won't even live in places like that. I had to get out of California. I love my freedom, my motorcycle, and my women, but I also love my brothers, and I also know what I signed up for. Absolutely, man. Yes, yes, and I applaud you for that. I'm not against that, Mikey Savage. It just wasn't my walk. You'd be very disappointed in me. Black Dragon, we're getting ready to go get those guys. Oh, you are. Okay. Let me know how that turned out. You'd be wanting to throw me out the club. Let's get Black Dragon out of here. That he ain't. Hey, man. Who gave him a 1%er diamond? Hey, man. You know what you signed up for. Yeah, but remember, I X'd out that part of the contract. You see where my lined out through that and initialed that. You didn't see that where I lined and initialed out that part right there. Yeah. I'm here for the women and the glory, and I want to push people around to an extent, and I'm done. Is that ugly? Because I see some of them guys doing that. But in any event, a guy was killed. His family doesn't have him anymore, and we have to acknowledge that. A good brother was killed. Not necessarily doing a great thing when he was killed, but absolutely somebody that somebody's going to miss. Somebody's going to love. Somebody's going to not have that person as part of their life. Some mom is crying, sister, daughter, mother, brother, uncle, father, grandfather. Gone on silliness. And a guy is getting ready to spend perhaps the rest of his entire life in prison. And hell, man, that sucks. So we got to figure out better ways to do this biker thing. I'll tell you something really cool, man. When I was down in Daytona Beach, these two young 1%ers came up to me from two clubs that have traditionally been at war. They told me they made a decision not to carry that further anymore. Why am I going to be in a war with people I don't even know, doing things, fighting wars, about a woman that somebody lost 43 years ago. Like, I don't even know that person, and I don't even know that. Well, why am I involved in that? Why can't we just get together as 1%ers and drop the wars between us? And so these kids, they made a video about this, a music video, and they had been trying. They decided that they wanted the OG, me, the guy they've been watching ever since they were trying to find out how to do the biker thing. Before they had even become 1%ers, and they said, Black Dragon, you were always fair, you were always righteous, you were always told us how it was, and you were always true about the lane you walked in. I'm never going to be in here talking about I'm such a tough guy, blah blah blah, and I wish you would walk up on me and blah blah blah, man. Because I don't need that in my life. I don't need that. I don't want that, and that ain't the road I walk. And they said we don't want to do our music video without you. We've been trying to get a hold of you. We couldn't find you. You wouldn't answer us. And I was like, I didn't know you guys were trying to get a hold of me. I didn't know. They said we literally tracked your ass down here to Daytona. We watched you on the video saying I'm going down to Daytona. We basically stalked you all the way down here. They walked up to my tent. And I was like, I was like, guys, I'm working. I I would love to be in this music video because this music video is going to make history because they got all these clubs that have traditionally been at war. They're going to all be in this music video. And they were like, well, we want you in the video. I was like, well, I'm working. I can't, I'm selling my books. Can we do it at 1 a.m? No, we can't do it at 1 a.m. Can we just take a picture with you? And we'd just be glad to be standing next to you in the picture, and we'll put that in the video. And then I went little girl on them. I was like, I want a scene. You guys get a scene. I don't get a scene. Cameraman said, this music video is going to make history. You damn right he wants a scene. We're going to give him a scene. We're going to just shut down the traffic right here in the middle of the street. We're going to give him a scene. One take. They marched me and my dog next to this badass motorcycle with a sound system like you wouldn't believe. They put their tape in that motorcycle, and they started playing it. Doom, 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 doom. And then they started rapping. And I'm in the middle of a rap video. Me! And I felt like grabbing the microphone and spitting a few bars. Because you guys do know I can rap. But I was a little nervous. And I was like, well, what the hell do I do? I wasn't prepared. So I was trying to rock. I was probably offbeat. I threw my little 2 fingers up from time to time. I had horny toad on I had my horny toad ring on, just so you know. You can see horny toad there. But I if you guys see me, I'm gonna look so offbeat. I look old. But I was trying to look tough, and I was thinking about, well, maybe I should throw up the middle finger. They were, but I had to be true to myself. My father said, yeah, but that ain't you. You know, you're not the guy to do that. So I didn't throw the middle finger up. Like, I was with the 1%ers in a really cool rap video, and I didn't throw the middle finger up. I was true to me, man. I threw up the peace sign. So you might see me. If they slow me down in slow motion, I might actually look hardcore. But I was really excited about being asked to be in something that promoted peace between, and you've never heard me get on talking about like how the 1%er should have peace between. I've always tried to stay out of their business. But winds up that I was asked and honored to be around those kids that had been watching me since before they had even become 1%ers. And I used to get mad when these kids would call me Uncle Phil. Until they explained to me, I think it was Gio that explained to me, that it was a great honor to be called a TV dad. And I'll never forget when I was a kid, I had TV dads. And they were like Lucas McCain from The Rifleman, and the Waltons father, and the Brady Bunch father. They didn't really have like a black father like Uncle Phil or even Huxtable. We didn't have that when I was coming up. And I remember how important those TV dads were to me. And for a kid like me who didn't have a dad, TV dads were important. And they did something to my TV dads that broke my heart. when the movie Roots came out, and many of you guys are too young to remember that movie, they took all the TV dads, the Waltons, Gunsmoke, uh, 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 the Rifleman. They took all those TV dads and made them evil, mean, ornery, ugly slave dads, slave owners in the movie Roots. And I got to see those people that I cherished use the N word, rape black women, and do the ugliest things, cut off Kunta Kinte's foot. And it made me so effing mad. I lost those TV dads. And I made it a promise that I will never do that to folks who look at me in such a way. I will always carry myself in such a way that you respect my carriage as a so-called motorcycle club TV dad. You ain't never fixing to see me out there representing in any way less than how I've held myself. I won't let you down like that. God willing, and the river don't rise. Anyway, my friends, I thank you for hanging out with me today. 41 minutes, no need to talk ourselves to death. I can't wait till that music video comes out. They said a couple months or something. And, I've never been in a music video before. Maybe I'll start a fan club or something. I don't know how long. I mean, I might only get like a third of a second, like, poof. Someone once told me when I made the movie Biker Boys, they said, make sure never to tell anybody you're in this movie because you could wind up on the cutting room floor. You have to wait till after the movie comes out before you tell somebody. So I could wind up on the cutting room floor. But if I don't wind up on the cutting room floor, this is going to be so cool to talk about peace. Because if these clubs find a way to find some peace, there won't be these 120-year sentences for bullshit. I can't imagine what it would be like to have somebody slam that door on me and I would know that it's never going to open for me to see the blue sky ever again with freedom on my breast. Whew. Because I made a bad decision. We are all probably one bad decision away. We're all probably one bad decision away from something horrible. Try to think things through, young men, because that's all I deal with is a lot of young men and old men who be acting young and immature and stupid. And it's hard, man. It's hard when I was a national president. It's hard to get y'all to act right, but we do try. All right, my friends, that's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Please support the channel, $ Biker Prez, if you're going to send me something through Cash App. We absolutely appreciate that. Make sure that you can, if you want, use the super chat button. We need you. People keep asking me to rap. That's not going to happen. Remember this, you can recognize the truth when you hear it, my mom used to say, because the truth has a ring of familiarity to it. When you hear it, it sounds like something you've heard before. Hit that like button, y'all. Share and subscribe me. Share me to a friend you think might need to see the show. You can get me on Black Dragon Biker TV, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and you can order my books, Prospects Bible, Sergeant at Arms Bible, President's Bible, Public Relations Officer's Bible, and Prospects Bible for women's motorcycle clubs at blackdragonsgear.com. Also on Amazon or Kindle. Join our daily podcast, The Dragon's Lair, Lair, Motorcycle Chaos, in wherever you get your podcast. We'd love to have you. We have a Discord channel. Make sure to check out and get our link. It's in the comment section below. If you need to send me an email, it's blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Let me find the right button to get out of here because I've been screwing that up. Thanks for tuning in, y'all, and get skinny. Hey, subscribers. Whenever you are in Macon, Georgia, you have to get over to my Motorcycle Club Brothers Cigar Lounge. Haley's Cigar Lounge on Ingleside Avenue has a night or several nights just right for you. Monday night football kicks off the week. Wednesday is whiskey night. Thursday, ladies night. Saturdays are make your night. And wrapping up the weekend, it's Sunday football. Haley's is closed on Tuesdays. Enjoy the friendly atmosphere at Haley's. Hang out at the bar or outside on the patio. They can also host your small events. Haley's Cigar Lounge, 2308 Ingleside Avenue in Macon, Georgia. Be sure to tell them Black Dragon sent you.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospects Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.